I think this is the one I got on Amazon. It was the cheapest one I could find. So it seems to work. So this is the kit. And we got some instructions and some parts. Just two key fobs, some parts, the controller. This clamps onto the battery, and we got the instructions right here. So we'll go install this. Like this is going to go onto the battery, and this is going to go onto the positive side. This goes on the negative side. So this is going to go onto the positive, and this just slides on the negative. We'll go from there. Now, of course, this is all metric, so to tighten these things up, this is a 10 millimeter, that's a 12, and then this is a 13. So this is the Challenger RT. Means the battery is in the trunk. So I'll just come around here and open up the trunk, and you want to find a little tab here, pull the cover up, and there's your battery. So this is where we're going to be installing it. That's the negative right there. There's the positive. So this is going to go on there. We're going to take that off. And then this wire is going to go onto the positive, and this will be on the negative. So this is a 10 millimeter. We can loosen this one, and then it also fits this one. We got to take off. I'll take these off. And in the bag you'll find this, which that will screw onto here. So after you get that screwed on there and tighten that up, that's what this is going to go on there. Well, at this point I'm hitting the fuse box. This is up too high, so I can't move the battery forward anymore. So I might have to move the fuse box over this way to make room so that'll go down. So you want to get a straight screwdriver, kind of push that tab up, and then you can slide this up. So once you get both of them out, slide this up, and then we can scoot this over a little bit. I'll have to worry about securing that later. I'm just trying to get this down in there. And now that I got all this tightened up, it still looks up a little high. When I put the cover down, I think it's going to hit, so might have to go back and redo something here. But for now, I just want to see if this works. Take this one off so we can hook up our positive to here. I'll get that on. So after getting this tight, I mounted it up here. As you tighten it, it'll bend in there, but I had it the other way and it's just pinched in here too much. So I put it this way, it's a lot better. Run it down, and I got to get this lower somehow because I think the cover is gonna, yeah, that's hitting. That doesn't lay flat, but for now, let's just see if this works first. I get the keychain out of the box and on. I can hear it click. Off. Hear it click. And we'll try and start the car. So I got in the car, and first thing I noticed, no power. And that's not going to start. So we'll try the remote, hit on. Okay. Now I got power. So it definitely works. Power. It's running. So the kill switch does work. So the cover is definitely hitting because it's just up too high. I actually tried taking this off and putting it on upside down, thinking I could get that lower, but it wouldn't go on. I don't know if it's tapered, but I couldn't put that on upside down. So this whole thing's going to have to go down somehow. I don't know if I can flip this around. I'll have to play around with this, see if I can come up with a better idea, but I just wanted to make sure this was working. So we'll try this for a little while, see how it works, and come back and maybe have to modify this. I think this is the one I got on Amazon. It was the cheapest one I could find. So it seems to work.